guys, welcome back to Let's Play the Sims 3 FEGG challenge. As you can see, we've just aged Jace up. I need to double check if he has to have, like, what are his traits? Hopeless, romantic, and dramatic. I could probably give him dramatic as a child, can't I? Nope. I cannot. Okay. Thinking of the character, like the namesake, I feel like Daredevil could work. Jace is a little reckless in the books. He's a act first, think later type of person. But I also really want to give him Virtuoso. Oh, no, you know what? I don't get a choice. He has to be a bookworm. I mean, at least I don't have to sit here and stress over it, but it kind of takes some of the fun out of it. Was I not recording this whole time? Like with the camera in game? I'm thinking I wasn't. That's great. Okay. Well, oh my goodness. I didn't even realize it was 2:30 in the morning. That's unfortunate, especially because I now have to go give his room a makeover. Yay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so yesterday, Deacon actually got a promotion to sous chef. As a sous chef, you must step back from the intriguing flavors and tackle the sour issues of kitchen management. The orders now come from up top, and customers waiting for their meal to satisfy all or go home hungry and empty-handed. So that's exciting. Let's see. Yeah, Jay's got a makeover. His bedroom is really boring. But again, I feel like Eliza wouldn't be one to splurge on his bedroom. Like, she would give him basically the bare basics and be like, good enough. That'll do. So, wait, does this blow bubbles? It does blow bubbles. Okay, that's kind of super fun. I've been having Eliza work on her piano skill. She does want to learn a new piano composition, which I actually have in my inventory. We also have a supernovium ingot, but the thing is, like, we're doing really well money-wise at the moment. Like, I actually went ahead and upgraded. Oh, you can't see it because it's at work with him. I got Deacon a new car. He's now driving a 2016 Lexus instead of the 2009 Alfa Romeo. He didn't have the Alfa Romeo for very long, but I'd gotten a lot of money from selling things that Jin had found, and like, she already has like a bunch of stuff in her inventory here, actually. Maybe that's what I'll send Eliza to do before she goes to work. We do have another thing to reconstruct. Oh, she doesn't work at all today. Can you please reconstruct this? Okay, if you can't do it there, that's when you move. I'm just gonna sell it. It sounds really bad, but... Is this the thing? Nope. Okay. They always show, like, a fire hydrant or, like, a bush that's supposed to be that's what your dogs go and pee on, but they don't pee on either thing. They just pee on the ground. So I was just curious. Okay, go ahead and eat. She's gonna learn this composition, and then I think I will go ahead and send her to the consignment store. I don't know why there is no, like, pop-up for the consignment store, but how many gems do we have? 2. We've got plutonium. Ooh, that could come back. Be worth quite a bit. Maybe I'll have her go cut those and then have her come back and smelt it, because that just automatically brings her back home. So I don't have to follow her and watch her. bye. I'm not picking 5 wildflowers. There just happened to be one in your backyard. Jace is also just like living his best life. Like he's very self-sufficient, very independent, and like doesn't rely on honestly either of his parents for very much. Like Deacon not associate, that's not the word I was looking for. Deacon will, you know, like socialize with Jace, but like polished split cut, huh? But like honestly, Jace isn't super close. Are you guarding that? Oh my gosh. But again, like Jace doesn't really do much with either of them. Like just, why don't you actually scold the dog first? Like, Jace does his own thing, worries about himself, occasionally talks with his dad, and, like, that's it. Like, there's really not a whole lot that Jace needs them for. And the dog's in the pool. That's great. I love it when the dog gets in the pool, because then she goes and finds somebody to intentionally shake off by. It's really annoying. Alright, Deacon left work. He's gonna come home. Oh, now we have allergies. Okay, go ahead and read the cookies recipe. Yeah, this is his car, if you care. I actually, here in the last, like, week or two, I got, like, just this small little whiteboard to hang up. Like, I've become very dependent of, like, on lists. For a long time, I was not a list person, but, like, I've really come to depend on them with my job. I actually, and it's something that's actually started to really concern me lately. My memory has, like, gone down, you know, the rabbit hole. Like, it's just gone. It's, I find my memory very unreliable anymore. And so, like, I'm like, oh, I need to get this done, and this is something I should do, and this is something that needs to be done, and if I don't have it written down, I don't do it. So I got this little whiteboard to put, like, my to-do list for things at home, and then, like, I just use sticky notes at work. I've never gone through as many sticky notes as I have this year. Like, I got for Christmas, not this past year, but the year before, my dad got me this, like, huge thing of sticky notes. It had, like, 20, and just, like, this standard, like, 4x4, 3x3, something like that, sticky notes. Just, like, super, like, I don't know, like, they're nothing special, okay? Literally regular sticky notes, okay? Just in, like, a bunch of fun colors. So he got me all these sticky notes, and I've gone through all of them since, like, starting my current job. So, like, I didn't really use them much before, like, my current position, but I've used them so much. Like, I've gone through all of them, and I've actually had to order myself more sticky notes because I've used so many. But anyways, on the whole point of telling you all of this is on my new little whiteboard, the first thing I have written on this thing is re-download Sims 3 Cars. Again, just because, like, there's a very, to me at least, there's a very obvious, like, texture quality difference between, like, the older cars and the newer cars in this game. So, I get all my custom content cars from Fresh Prince Creations. So, like, this is, like, the cars. So these are the newer cars, right? That, like, have been made lately. And as you like continue to scroll, and like this is totally a thing that they've just gotten better at making the cars over time, but like as you continue to scroll, oh, there's quite a few new ones on here that I need to come in and download. Okay. Which again is something I really need to do. So as you scroll down further though, the quality starts to like decrease. Like they're honestly still looking pretty good. Sorry, I saw the Shelby. I got so excited. Okay, so like the cars are getting older, and like still, honestly, they're still looking pretty good. They're still looking pretty good. But like when you, like to me, to me, I feel like there's a pretty big quality shift. Like to me, they look very plasticky, but I don't know. If we like hop back to the game, like still even just the difference between the Mustang here and the Lexus, I feel like is really different. And again, I don't even know if this is super like if anyone else even notices, but to me like the Mustang looks a lot cleaner than the Lexus. This is so off topic and 100% a way of me trying to get through this video before I have to age up my child, because I've already played through a good majority of the week and Jace is due to age up soon. Let's see. Okay, so like no, that's not a good example. Okay, so we have this 2011 Volkswagen, okay, and then we have the Mustang, and maybe the white Mustang, not the greatest. But like, does anyone else see a difference between these two? I do. I just feel like the quality of the Jetta right here is this is pointless. This is ridiculous. Because you're probably all thinking, Kate, no one cares. We don't care. I do, though. I care. I'm such a big car person. Can I tell you what goes on under the hood? No. But can I tell you pretty much every car I pass on the road what it is? Yes. And do I also associate people with their cars? Also yes. Like when I pull in at work, I will be like, oh, so-and-so and so-and-so are at work because there's their cars. And like, I've always done that. I used to, my first like official job outside of like babysitting, like they would send out schedules, but like I worked with a lot of people that would call out quite often, and so I never really trusted who I was said to work with on the schedules, because they were always changing. It was always someone who had not originally been on that shift. Anyways, so I would pull in and I'd be able to tell who I was going to be working with that night based on what car was parked in the parking lot, or if there was like Sam's car, because like some people just they didn't have their own car, they would get a ride or whatever, which whatever, but like I would be able to tell, is this a dog or a deer? It's a person. No, it's a dog. It's my dog. I don't think that it's unreasonable for me to have thought that it was the deer, because there was a deer like bouncing across the road or my yard. Okay. I also didn't realize that it said gin. I thought it said gym, and I was like, oh, there's some rando outside. Oh, and random jump back to the whole whiteboard thing. So it came with its own little whiteboard marker, and the whiteboard marker is already dried out and does not work. I'm like, rip off. Like, come on. I've only had the thing for like 2 weeks. Surely it can still work. Anyways, it is Sunday. So I do need to actually... Oh my gosh. He's gonna age up into an elder in 5 days. That's crazy. I feel like this generation has kind of flown by. Let's see. And Jace ages up. Don't heckle your child. Jay's ages up tomorrow. And then Jin, I think, might possibly be like on death's doorstep. 7 plus 8 is not 13, it's 15. Well, I guess, you know, we're not gonna be pulling in as much money, because today is the day the dog will die. No, tomorrow. I'm sorry. I should take it more seriously. This dog has made us a lot of money. Okay, she found a thing of Tiberium, and we actually have 2 spire cut, like large spire Tiberiums that like put together equal like 80 grand. Okay, this dog has been very beneficial to our household. Okay, I'm not super attached to her, to be completely honest, but she's been a pretty good dog. Other than the occasional like aggression issue of like wanting to guard her bed and attack the mail carrier, like, she's been a really good dog. So like I won't deny it. You're sick too? What the heck, Deacon? The unfortunate thing is I think I might have her finish digging this stuff up, and then we'll probably go ahead and just help her pass along, which again sounds awful, makes me feel awful. I'll at least take her inside, but please. This is because I said I was gonna help you die, isn't it? It's my karma. I should have known better. I also put lotion on earlier. I am very particular about like textures on my fingers. Like, I cannot stand having sticky fingers. I cannot stand having like oily fingers. I hate messing with like when I'm cooking, like messing with olive oil, because then it gets all over my hands. Okay, like I will never be one of those people that, you know, is like, ooh, romantic, get the oil out. Like, no. Do not put oil on me. I cannot stand the feeling of it. Like, that greasy feeling. I can't. And this lotion has left my fingers feeling kind of greasy, and it really bugs me, especially on my left hand for some reason. Not so much my right hand, and maybe it's because my right hand has kind of wiped it off on like my mouse and stuff, which I really don't want to think about too much because that also kind of grosses me out. But like, I really feel it in my left fingers, and I feel like I'm getting it all over my keyboard. Because I've really, over the last like month or so, I've really started playing with like the keybinds. So I'm not always coming down here and clicking on things, but okay, I really need someone to wake up so they can give this dog a flea bath. Oh, perfect timing, thanks. So this is really early. Okay, let's give Jin a flea bath. And then I think it will be her time. Zebu! Aww.
Gobe.
Why don't you give the dog one last hug? She might get you wet. Maybe we could give her like one last hug. Why are you coming all the way over here? Surely there is plenty of room for you to hug your dog. Okay. Lisa can go on to bed. Oh, no, I really don't want you checking for monster. What did you do that for? Why would you do that? Why? I would like to know why. Why do you gotta do that? At least it's easier to take care of than in like The Sims 4. The monster's under the bed in The Sims 4. Very annoying. I can never remember where it is. Old 8. Oh, well. I feel like this happens every time. I always think that it's going to trigger like the death animation, and instead it just like deletes them. She's supposed to be in the mausoleum, so now I need to find the graveyard. They normally put, yeah, I was gonna say the graveyard's normally closer to the outskirts. Look at how fancy this mausoleum is. Is that where? I typically do not visit the graveyards, as you can tell. Manage the dead. It does feel kind of weird not to have a dog in the household. Like, that does feel really strange. Okay, so we'll see if we can go pull her out so we can have her on the lot, which will probably end up being rather annoying, but you can have her for a little while. We've got a gym to cut, so we'll go do that. We'll go home, have some breakfast, make the bed. Wait, I didn't realize they were all in there. Oh yeah, Mom and Dad coming to haunt the house. I have no idea where to put them though. No idea. Should I just toss them out in the front yard? Just extra decoration. Extra decoration. Now maybe I'll put them over here under the trees. Yeah, let's do that. We've got Finn. Got Zara. And Jin. Ah, Finn and Jin. I never even thought of it. There you go. Finn and Jin. Alright. Well, we've got that. We're gonna need to send Deacon to the hospital for some flu shots, which is always so fun. I don't even know if he can get... He can't even get a flu shot. He can only get an allergy shot. Oh, he's cured. It's magic. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part up here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. What are you doing? I told you to go get a flu shot. We cannot get... It was an allergy shot I could get, not a... We're cured! It's magic! Okay, anyways, I have my gaming channel and my Twitter both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. I do apologize that this video is going up not only a day late, but rather late in the day. I've been extremely busy, and like I am fully aware that I'm entering my last few weeks in my current job, and like I am putting like pretty much all of my energy into just getting through these last few weeks. Like I am trying my very hardest not to count down the days. But like it's getting really close, and like there's nothing I want more than to be done with my current job. That like I'm still just so miserable with it, even like knowing that the end is in sight, the end is near. It's just like all of my energy has been completely sunk into just surviving until I can be done. And then on top of that, my dad is a part of this like volunteer group, and they got it in their heads, this group did, that like they do like a bunch of fundraising for kids, and they got it in their heads that they were going to make a parade float for like a local parade. They talked my dad into being the one to build it, and like promised a whole bunch of people would show up to help. Well, no one showed up to help, and so like he and I have been working on this thing for the last like 2 weeks, and the parade was yesterday, so I didn't get the video recorded in time. I didn't get videos recorded in time last week, because I've just, again, like, all of my free time has been sunk into the float, and any remaining energy I have left past work, past the float, is making sure I can make it to my bed at night. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm in, like, kind of full-blown survival mode at the moment, so I really do apologize. No, I'm just making excuses, and I'm also sorry for that. Like, it's not my intention to make excuses. I'm more just looking to kind of explain, but I know how it sounds, I know how it seems, so if you could just, any patience you can grant me in the next few weeks, basically till the end of the month, I would really appreciate that. I'm almost there, but I don't know, it's almost like knowing that it's gotten closer, like things are starting to become really difficult with work. Like, I don't know. I talked about it briefly in the speed build actually for this house, that as soon as I was told I was going to be getting a different like position, the position I really wanted, it's almost like the universe was then like, you're getting what you wanted, so here, to make up for, you know, the universe being kind to you, we're gonna make, you know, your last few weeks at this job at like the worst that they've been. So, you know, you're welcome. Like, that's kind of how it feels. Like, everything has gotten even more difficult, and like, I don't know. I don't even know. So, I'm kind of rambling, but again, I do apologize for lack of videos, for delay in videos on both channels, and yeah, so I'm almost there. I'm in the home stretch, but thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me make excuses, and yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.